Sean Fox with the North Delta Ramble here at OCS to talk to Stephen Fitzhugh about what's it going to take for the OCS Eagles to once again make a run to the state championship.
Another run to the state championship last year. I know the game didn't go the way that you wanted, but and this was a very young team. Would you say that was maybe one of the most resilient teams you've had here at OCS?
Oh, there's no doubt. Just a great group. We only had 4 guys on that team that were returning starters from the previous year. We had 11 seniors. Only 2 of them had ever started in the past. The other 9 seniors all stepped up, just waited their turn through the years. Stepped up, made the most of their opportunity, and provided great leadership for our team. These other guys followed, and so just a super season, one of those Cinderella years that surprised a lot of people, and again had an opportunity to play in the state championship. They played for 4 quarters, played hard, and hats off to VC, the team that they had. Great season, great team, but proud of our guys and just the way they came out and competed and enjoyed every day.
Well, again, it was a great ball game. Again, it looked like they were going to blow you guys out early. You came back and you certainly made it very, very interesting, had a chance to win that football game. But how does falling short in the state championship game add as fuel during this offseason?
For the guys that are returning, it leaves a taste in their mouth if they want to go down there and have a different outcome. And so that's one side of it. And then you have a lot of guys that, again, we got about 5 guys returning on each side of the ball. So there's a lot of new guys that they're just excited about their opportunity to get on the field, that probably the pain of that game didn't hurt them as much because they were on the sideline watching. The ones that were out there involved in the game, poured their heart out, it adds a drive that they want to pour their heart out that much more this year and bring those young guys along.
A lot of guys have, a lot of coaches have stadiums named after them, but it's usually after the end of their coaching career. What's it been like for you to coach on a field named after you while you're still coaching actively?
It's been a blessing. As one of the coaches told me, said you didn't even have to die for that.
Exactly.
And that was a surprise blessing back in 2019. And OCS just a special place. These kids, these coaches that are here, parents, it is a tight-knit community that every Friday night's a fun time.
Well, you talked about continuity and again, the OCS family, that is the thing that's been preached here. We talked last time about the consistency in the coaching staff. Most of the time a person comes here and coaches with you, they're going to be here a long time. But also I think another part that's really special is you've coached different generations of families. How's that been?
It's been great. I looked at the kid this spring, and I had coached his dad, I had coached his mom, and she was a basketball player, and I looked at the kid and said, hey, would you act like your mom and not your dad, please? It's neat to coach these second generation kids. 30 years goes by real quick, but as I call them my grand students, I got 14 that will be on the team this year that I either coached or taught their mom or dad, either in the classroom, the court, the field, whatever it may be. So that's a neat experience.
Well, one of the things about whether you win a state championship or not, you guys always make deep runs in the playoffs. You've proven to be one of the predominant programs in this state. Most of the time, you're everybody's biggest game on their schedule. How do you keep these guys up week after week after week, knowing you're everybody's biggest game?
Well, they realize that every week's a challenge. There are no off weeks, and our goal is to get better each and every day and each and every week. Game day, that's our test day. That whether we win or lose, we're going to go in, examine film, examine, each of the coaches, grade their position. We're going to meet with those positions on Monday after the game and talk about, did we get better this week? That's the challenge, is communicate, execute, do the little things right, and eliminate mistakes week by week, striving to get better.
Last year felt like almost a rebuilding year. What's it like to have a little experience back on this roster?
It's nice. Last year we had a total, I think, of 2 starters coming back on offense and 2 guys coming back on defense, and definitely a lot of guys in new positions that we had to grow up fast. So to have that experience back this year, at least 5 on each side of the ball, that's a whole lot more than just 1 or 2 on each side of the ball. So
last one for you. The expectations. What's going to be like to get under the bright lights of the Superdome once again this season?
We've been blessed with good health. Your key positions, you need to stay healthy throughout the year, and we've been blessed to stay healthy. We've been there 5 of the last 6 years, and those first 4 years that we were there, we were blessed to win a semifinal or quarterfinal game in the last 2 minutes of either a 2-point conversion stop or a 2-point conversion score. That been blessed to come out on the upper side of those. It's a challenge. It's hard every year. You just got to make the most of each day, every opportunity. Whether you win a game, lose a game, put it behind you, let's get better this next week.
One of the best coaches in the history of this state, Stephen Fitzhugh. Appreciate you as always, my friend.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow the North Delta Ramble on all our social media. Don't forget to listen to me every day, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 on Sports Talk 97.7.